In your dreams, you all see it. That restless town, Silent Hill. Welcome back to the Silent Hill universe, guys, with your host, Matt.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Elliot, and I am giddy as a schoolgirl.
We all are. Today we're going to kick off the action in Silent Hill. Well, action my ass, really. It's not what we're here to look at. We're here to go through Silent Hill 2 at long last. My favorite of the Silent Hill series.
Our favorites.
Our favorite. And practically the magnum opus of the series.
Yeah.
Really? As early as the second game?
There's been a few games with varying successes, but none of them have really come close to Silent Hill 2.
So it peaks at this game and it just sort of goes downhill?
I want to say it goes downhill. It's just nothing really hit the sweet spot Silent Hill 2 does.
It goes downhill in Silent Hill after Origins.
Nah, Origins is worse.
We'll get into that as we go along. But ladies and gentlemen, it is once again time that we already kicked things off with the Slender mod that we showed off for Elliot's birthday. It is this time. It's time for this year's Halloweenfest. Oh yeah! So we're starting off with a real doozy of a playthrough.
Silent Hill 2, a psychological horror experience.
Now, just as a disclaimer, we are not doing the HD version.
Yes, we're kicking it old school, baby, with PS2.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you can tell by the jaggy lines already of the video quality.
Anyway, this here is James Sunderland. He's here in Silent Hill looking for because of a letter he got from his wife. However, Mary's been suffering from a crippling case of the deads for the past couple of years now. So ultimately, we're left here wondering, what the hell is James doing here?
Even he finds it ridiculous.
He does. It's really complex. Like, you would think all normal sensibilities, especially for a grown adult, would have just kicked in right now. But James is like, maybe she's here.
Look at that! Look at those pre-rendered picture in the back.
Yeah,
It's a matte painting.
he drives right through to Toontown.
Yeah. Okay, just to clear things up here. Why are you guys so I'm of course, just like what we did with Shattered Memories, which I think was 2 years ago at this point.
Jesus.
I am the Silent Hill newbie of the three. I have no idea what to expect or what's going on. I didn't spoil myself ahead of time. Why are you guys so adamant against the HD re-release?
There's no fog effect. See, in Silent Hill, normally the games have really poor draw distance.
Yeah.
So as a result, the games cover it up with a fog, which worked tremendously in the game's favor because it really adds to the atmosphere. The Silent Hill HD collection doesn't have the fog, at least in the PS3 version, as far as I know.
The only
Ultimately, what you have is a crippling case of really bad draw distance, and it really makes the game look ugly in comparison.
It would have the fog. The other thing is, if you walk towards the fog, it's nothing but a wall. That's all it is. It's just a wall you're walking towards.
So
That's
it takes you out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's in the mood completely.
And
Sort of like if you were having a lovely glass of milk and at the bottom you found a tarantula.
not only that, I'm just talking about the whole HD collection in general. Silent Hill 2 gives you the option of having the old voice actors or the new voice actors. Yet in Silent Hill 3, you're stuck with the new voice actors.
Well, that's really for Silent Hill 3. We're talking about Silent
I know,
Hill 2.
but still, it bothers me.
But that's why you said the HD collection as a whole.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
Spent the whole day there.
a discussion for another day.
when we get to
When we
Silent
get
Hill
to
3.
Silent Hill 3.
Of us staring at the water.
This is when James gets philosophical
Mary
about
really
himself.
be there?
Well, it's more like he's having a really good hindsight about memories about him and his wife in this town.
Yeah, I know.
Which is not really bizarre too when you think of it, considering when you come to this right after Silent Hill 1, you're thinking, you had a good time in this town? What the fuck's wrong with you, masochists?
The other thing with the Silent Hill series is that they don't really connect with each other. The only ones that actually connect are 1 and 3.
2 and 4 do too,
For the most part.
for one part.
Yeah, just
Anyway.
one part.
This here's our map.
Yes, it's clearly a map. Just like in every Silent Hill game, we always get a map.
Oh god, it faded away.
Yep. Anyway, we have to go into the town. You
So-
think we can leave, but apparently, construction.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
You can't climb on top of the van and jump over to the hills over there.
No.
No.
Oh, to look alike.
We'll be too badass.
Now we have to run through the park.
Okay,
This.
just
go on.
a little refresher course here, because normally I'm the one that usually has the chronology hard on for shit when it comes to Let's Plays, but
Yep.
Shattered Memories was a reimagining of the first game, right?
Yes.
Right.
So I think that path, this is the fog you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I heighten up your senses of fear
Yeah.
whenever,
Well,
normally.
but the fog this dense is not because of lack of draw distance. This was deliberate. You
Well,
know, otherwise
actually-
this game has worse draw distance than Superman fucking 64. But
Right, but they decided to incorporate the fog as well to mask the draw distance.
Well, yeah, that's
which
what I'm
is
saying.
really fucking.
the
which
fog
really helps it though.
Yeah, because the impression I got from a few people was that the fog was a result of the draw distance being shit. But no, the fog this dense, this is deliberate.
Actually,
But
the fog is an overkill.
It's all over the fucking place. It's
Now,
all
if you
about-
didn't have the fog here, what you would have here is a sense of gray. It's
Yeah.
just gray, 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 gray.
Lots
and
of-
it makes
lots
you
of
want to slit
gray.
your throat.
All right, so in
the,
the HD collection, you can see the trees clearly. You can see the well up ahead clearly, I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
run too long and James gets exhausted.
Yeah.
But fortunately, though, James still is rather nimble compared to somebody like Travis who runs out of breath. There's a red sheet of paper in here. Looking at a red sheet makes you feel like someone's groping around inside your skull. Okay, there, James.
Wow, that's so Philip.
Ah. Yeah, this is for saving.
Yeah, that's your saving kind of red
It's
paper.
so weird.
You save via a red napkin?
Yes. red party napkin.
Why?
Because Silent Hill.
Okay.
We've only been here for a minute.
There's a bit of running here.
A bit.
Like I said, Silent Hill 2 isn't necessarily like Resident Evil with confrontation, so
Look
to
at
speak.
the way he sways his hips as he runs. Jesus Christ, look at that the next time he runs.
And one more thing, the music is phenomenal in this game.
Well, you particularly, you love Silent Hill soundtrack.
Yeah.
Well, the series in general, or two in
The series in
particular?
general.
Series
really.
in general has really good music.
This here is Angela Orosco, a woman with more issues than Sports Illustrated.
That's a good way to put it.
We're talking nuts on a scale of Brian Irons, except not evil.
No joke either. Like, isn't she a bit of a schizo?
A bit of a schizo?
Insane in the membrane, you could say.
What?
We're talking straight out.
Hell, you make me feel so old when I quote Cypress Hill and you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Cypress Hill.
That's a musical band.
Oh, okay.
You know what's really sad? This scene is probably the most normal we're ever going to see of her.
Yeah.
Mind you, she's got a hell of a good reason to be fucked in the head.
I mean, do you see this place?
That doesn't stop him.
Oh, what gave
Didn't
it
stop
away?
Harry Mason.
The constant fog?
Like I said, it didn't stop Harry Mason.
The Red Pyramid fella?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but Harry Mason, at the very least, was looking for his, as far as we're aware, still living daughter.
Well, that's Shattered Memories.
Well, you know,
And one.
but you mentioned Harry Mason, though.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not.
That really gives the feeling that James has nothing to live for. He's like, this town may be bad. I have no welcoming here, but I gotta go in. I gotta find something out.
He has a reason.
Someone.
Who is it?
Someone very important to me.
Someone dead.
I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Someone who is dead, but I don't know if she is dead. Maybe alive. Undead. Could be undead. She could be a zombie.
Oh, Christ, that'd be a sad way to find her. Angela is here looking for her mama.
My father and brother were here, but I can't find them either.
So you check the cemetery?
I'm sorry.
That's an odd place to start.
It's not your
No,
problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah.
Notice Angela's clothing is very concealed.
Yeah. One more thing, if you've already beaten the game and you do New Game Plus, there's actually a truck that actually, I think he triggered it. No, he didn't. Okay, but if there's gonna be a truck that would just come in through the gate and fall into like I think a small pond or something or a river,
Yeah.
and then like you check the truck, oh you get a chainsaw.
Well, that's not actually how it works in this one. That's more, well, actually, I think you get a different weapon.
I thought it was the chainsaw.
No, we get the chainsaw soon. But I'm not going to use the chainsaw for this.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing with that, you can't really rely on it too much. That's
Call it
another thing.
Chainsaw James.
It's time for James to let her rip.
In pieces. How do you sprint? Is that hold down X or something?
Hold
like
down
that?
R.
Hold down R.
Square.
Can you Grand Theft
Square.
Auto your way through it? As in, you can tap it and not ever run out of stamina?
No.
Whatchamacallit? Notice the tree there.
Yeah.
It's bloody.
Yeah, it's chopped.
And bloody. Somebody's in the tree.
No, the tree is full.
Someone's in the tree.
The tree was full of
The
life.
tree's full of life indeed.
That's the literal tree of life, isn't it?
No, that would be a Final Fantasy 9, or it's IFA.
Okay, then.
He's a prick.
It is a real prick. Especially the zombies.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I can dig it.
So there's nothing but dirt road here for starters.
It's
They
like
like
James
dirt.
is just finding his way to hell or something.
Yeah,
They don't even like dirt. It's like hay.
it's
The hay's on the side of it, but there's also it's a mostly dirt road.
like the way I see it right here.
Because we're also near a ranch.
The way I see it is that you're like Dante descending into hell. You know what I mean?
Essentially, except this game ain't no comedy. Unless you go for the joke ending.
Oh god damn it! There's two of them actually.
True.
2 joke endings. So this ups the ante.
There's the UFO ending and the dog ending. Yes, a dog ending.
Well, there's always been a dog ending.
Well, since we're going for... Look at that fucking running animation. I can't stop staring at it.
Look at how my hips run in the wind.
His hips don't lie.
Damn, looking for someone. Confound this fog.
So someone should make this a GIF and play that song "My Hips Don't Lie."
Poor James forgot to install the fog lights in.
You are really going overboard with James's acting. Granted, James has the acting ability of Moldy Lemon, but ultimately,
What the fuck?
It doesn't.
Is it because he has blonde hair and wears a green jacket?
And
has to do what with acting ability?
And why moldy lemon specifically? That's so specific.
What's my motivation?
Good thing to know that street signs actually work the way they're supposed to.
Roadrunner.
Damn it!
And it just runs right into the wired fence because of all this fucking fog.
It's not Pyramid Head. It's the Roadrunner.
Oh,
Oh,
Christ.
Jesus.
Silent Hill is one of those kind of games where you can go for, like, minutes on end without seeing a monster, but that just really adds to the subtlety of it.
Well, I remember
Our first destination is really kind of Martin Street.
Yep.
the earliest memories I have with Silent Hill 2 is when Steve bought it for
Yeah.
himself. And it didn't look like he was going anywhere.
He couldn't get into it. That was the thing. It was.
Well, Steven was going through a bit of a horror phase for a little bit because after Silent Hill 2, he went like after Manhunter or
the Suffering.
The Suffering.
I actually have Manhunt.
We still have it actually.
Blood Marks.
Fuck.
There's one of our first monsters.
Yep.
Shadow?
Chaos Control!
Yeah. Apparently, it used Chaos Control because now it's gone.
Yeah.
Good point.
Best little fucker, ain't he?
Maybe he's the Roadrunner.
Oh, shit.
Lindsay Street.
At the very least, you can actually follow street names and
The thing with the Silent Hill games also is that like you feel like
Hey,
you've been on that one piece
one
of
street
that one
stretch for a
street
long
for so
time.
long, and then you check your map, you're still like you're almost there.
you are making progress, but it just feels like it goes on forever.
Yeah.
I can see how that helped with atmosphere.
Look at this shit.
Silent Hill, just from my perspective, is one of those games that you play that you know what you're getting yourself into. So, something like feeling like the street goes on forever might hold merit in like a fast-paced action game as padding, but in a game like this, you use it for atmosphere.
Right. Same with the draw distance.
It's always going back to that fucking draw distance. One more thing with Silent Hill 2 is that if James, you can tell that there's gonna be an item nearby because James is turning.
He
his
turns
head
his
towards
head, which really helps if you're, if you really can notice it quick enough.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so he actively stares at something you can pick up,
Yep.
Right.
like health drinks.
Yeah.
On the floor.
And a party napkin.
Health drink's silly for like 25%, I think. Which is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
First aid kits go for 50, and the big healers, the ampules, are 100%. Or ampules.
I always thought with the ampules, like they would always bite it, and they get healed.
It's a syringe.
Oh, it's a syringe.
Yeah.
Wait, you said syringe?
Syringe.
I think that's the
syringe.
tomato sort of thing.
Ooh, a deli truck.
All right, on a meta sense though, Matt, how often have you played this game?
I love it. It's not something I visit routinely, mind you, but when I'm done with it, I'm emotionally drained and satisfied.
Same thing.
To use a Yahtzee terminology, you're drained and satisfied afterwards, kind of like you just fucked a burning dolphin. Yahtzee, not me. Hello there, somebody's looking at me. Meanwhile, James is so preoccupied with the radio, he doesn't notice the monster in the goddamn
Right?
cavern.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She's replying that voice and it just fucks me up.
And here is our first creature, the lying figure.
Right. It gets reused in Silent Hill Origins as a straitjacket. They say they're two totally different monsters. I call them full of shit.
It is bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Well,
It
it's
is
rocking
full of
the
shit
phone.
bullshit. Now, combat in these games naturally suck, but that's the point.
Yeah.
You're a clerk, not a fighter.
In an unknown part of...
These things spit acid at you.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. This one doesn't fight back.
Is it dead? What the hell is it?
Hey there. You dead?
Not human.
Hey there, buddy.
And one more thing, if you haven't played the Silent Hill games, since I play Shattered Memories where you don't fight any enemies, the thing in the Silent Hill games prior is that whenever you would kill an enemy, you had to stomp on them so that it actually kills them.
Right, otherwise they just come back for more and waste more bullets.
Yep.
This here's our radio. This thing serves as a bit of a sonar.
Yeah.
So when it starts making noise, you got something on your tail?
Yeah, something's nearby.
It means the monster is close, yeah. Is you K? Damn.
Itty, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay,
Take it
Itty?
anyway. I might need it.
Mate, you are gonna need it.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean?
Here's the thing about the radio, though. It's like, I perfectly understand what the point of it is, because the static brings up the monsters and all. But it can really grind on your tits, too, if you're really like, if
Yeah.
you're one of those oral files.
Granted, you have the option to turn it off.
Right, then you get blindsided.
Yeah. So it's a double-edged sword.
Right.
What do they parachute from the sky?
Oh no, the Mad Bombardier, a symbolism of James's...